Well, hello everybody, Monte here playing some Transport Fever. That's right, you guys called it Europe Campaign. Mission number 4. Almost like a tropical feel, we're heading out to the island Paradise this mission. Gonna be a little bit more fun, played through it once. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting all the medals today. That is the goal. As you can see, my first playthrough, I didn't get all of them. Saw how it's gonna work. Should be good. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. So let's hear the mission little description here. And then I'm just going to catch you right on the other side. Thanks so much for joining me today. Let's do this.
Progress is finally here. The former occupiers have returned a beautiful island kingdom somewhere in the middle of the Pacific to its native inhabitants, or what is left of them some 200 years after James Cook. Now that the yoke of colonialism has finally been shaken off, democracy and modernization can finally gain a foothold. The first charismatic presidente of the archipelago is very concerned with increasing the prosperity of the region, and we can help him.
I can feel the loading. Progress is finally here. Island Paradise, Europe. Mission 4. Let's do this. Please load. All right, yeah. Wait. There we go. Happy times. Loady times. Searching. No. MechWarrior Online. Inside joke. Here we go.
Welcome to Paradise. The former colonial power has left for good, and now our beloved Presidente finally rules the country much to the benefit of the people. However, things are lacking. Or rather, our wonderful Presidente wants to supply his citizens better. In order for more growth and prosperity to come to our island realm, the transportation infrastructure must be rebuilt. It was sadly neglected by our former occupiers in recent years. Our perfect Presidente will reward us richly for our services. We get to keep our heads.
Oh, very nice. No off with their heads. We're going to go for all 5 medals, and at the beginning, I'm going to be doing a lot of the side missions. There's a lot of question marks. You'll see what I mean. So there's going to be a lot of listening to the dialogue, and then we're really going to dive into it. I love this episode, this mission. It's going to have planes, boats, trains, trucks, buses, everything. If you saw last episode, it was like trucks, and more trucks, and then some. Here's the medals that we got to get. Surprise the president and fulfill his requirements before 1975. It's currently 1955. We got to keep an eye on that. Profitable year. Earn $3 million within 1 year. Not too worried about that one. Retread. This is the one that I missed out on that we're going to have to keep an eye on. Make sure that no vehicle is 10 years old or older. Now, what I was thinking I would do here, if I can catch my voice back, is early replacement. Say set it to like 25%. However, it doesn't allow the replacement. We're going to have definite restrictions, so we're going to have to pay attention to the vehicle list and make sure before they get 10 years old that we replace them. Anyway, another one is the salvage all of the sunken ships and take a train over a rail line with a high point of at least 200 meters in elevation, which, if we look at our elevation, these are 100 meter marks. Major contour marks, so that's 100 meters. This one's going to be 200 meters right here. So you just got to bring a train running up above this. So anyway, let's get back to the overview and start this mission.
Our splendid Presidente wants a rail line and an airline with all his heart. There is a lot to do. We have to make both airports ready for operation, and we need an airplane. The old rail line has decayed and must be rebuilt, and there is no trace of the locomotive in the cars. In addition, we currently only have 1 cargo ship and a handful of rickety trucks and buses available. Let's ask around among the populace and find out if there is anyone who can help us in return for some service.
Yeah, see, so we're going to have to get local help. We get 1 cargo ship, as you can see over here on the left, 0 of 1. Trucks, we're only going to get 8, and then buses, we're only going to get 4. That will improve over time in doing missions, so that's what we're going to want to get to. Now, the reason why I didn't get the full missions on my first run was as soon as I finish, we got to build a train line that connects these 3 cities right here. Las Palmas, Santa Cruz, and Las Puntas. So those are all going to be connected. with a rail line. Now, as soon as I connected it, it was like, mission complete, yay! And I was like, wait, no, but the train didn't go the 200 meters, and yeah. So, what? Because I already also had the airline. So you have to do the train line and the airline. I'm going to do the airline last. Now, to look at that, you're going to see we have a pre-made airport here, and we have an airport all the way up here. But there's a question mark, so let's find out what's going on.
In order to set up the airline for our Grand Presidente, we not only need an airplane, but also 2 presentable airports. To make the airport operational again, we need the help of the local population. If we provide the town with construction materials, the inhabitants will trample out a runway in the grass for us.
Trample out a runway in... Okay, cool. All right, but we need to get them at least 10% of the construction materials to this town. So that's something that we're going to have to do. Real quick, we can see construction materials are made over here. And look, another question mark. What could it be?
Our roads are in terrible condition. They absolutely must be rebuilt to put an end to the constant bumpity-bump. Stone is not enough for good roads. If we provide stone and slag, they will help us to build paved roads.
And slag. Okay, we got to provide stone and slag. You know me, I usually run just the stone to get the construction materials going, but it's going to want a little bit of both. I don't think it would need both, but it wants both, so we're going to do that. Stone's going to come from over here, which obviously we're going to have to get boats going. And then also, it looks like we have stone and iron ore from up there. And then from over here, so we're going to have to get those construction materials transported over here with our one boat. Hopefully we get more cargo ships. Because here's where the iron ore and coal would go. And that's going to produce us some slag. So that's why we need to connect this, just to get that going. What's the question mark all about?
For rail construction, we need steel. What a pity
Well
we don't have
laid.
any. Maybe the steelworks can help us. Of course, not without something in return. If we help them produce steel, they will produce rails for us in the future.
Okay, so that's going to enable rail construction, which I do want to get as one of the top priority things. So just to keep that in mind and us remember what we got to do here. Here's the coal. And we're going to actually be able to reach this with vehicles here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down a vehicle depot because we only get 8 trucks to start. And I'm going to go ahead and have one of these guys over here. We're going to go with a large truck station directly across from this. Okay, because this is going to need to also... Is that enough? Okay, it's touching this. I just wanted to make sure that when something comes in from the harbor, it can access this sidings here. I'm pretty sure that's good enough. We're going to buy a truck here. An Opel Blitz. And we got to remember, 1955. So in 1964 or before, we need to sell this guy, get a new one. So there's that. That's going to at least get coal truck. 1955 is when we started it. Just to keep an eye on that. Problem is because we'll be rolling trucks in, but I'll date it as the oldest vehicle. How about that? All right, so that's going to get that. Next problem is we're going to need a boat. So I for some reason, I really want to get this a-rolling. So we're going to need stone here. I'm wondering if we should compartment, if we should call some stuff out, because we're going to need stone. No. I think that's going to be a mistake. Before I called it out, stone and coal, what I want to do is just keep it automatic. Let's buy it. We can only have the one. All right, so this guy's going to go to a new line. Let's see, new line. You're going to go from there. Oops, from there. Pick up stone, and then you're going to drop it off here. And you're also going to go over here and drop off the coal. Are you going to bring anything back? I am going to need you to bring back the slag. And maybe some steel. Oh my goodness, this is going to get confusing. Hopefully it's probably not good. Boaty McBoats. Okay, that's the boats. Anyway, we'll probably fix that. But I know I want to get the stone here. And I want to get the slag here. But I also want to get the iron ore. If we see stuff not loading up, like for example, let's put one of these here. Just to be sure. I think everything can access it, but I'm going to also drop one over here. Because we got ourselves another question mark. Oh no, oil.
Our island world may be beautiful, but the weather is often very ugly. That is why cargo ships unfortunately sink off the coast from time to time. One or two of them can certainly be salvaged and repaired. But for an action like that, we will need pontoons. Fortunately, our colonial lords left behind a very modern chemical plant, which can supply us with plastic. The operators of the chemical plant will deliver pontoons to us if we find crude oil for them.
Oh.
That is an expensive undertaking.
2.5 million? You guys can wait for a second. You just chill. Just chill. Oh, more questions. What do we got at the Moo Moo farm?
Farmer Rick owns an old airplane for crop dusting. Since he has switched over from growing grain to cattle ranching, he would be willing to sign the plane over to us. But in return, he wants us to stimulate his business a little.
All right, so he wants... This is a good one. Deliver at least 50 cattle to the food processing plant. Whoa, that was loud. Food processing plant right here. So let's bring that... Oh, question mark. Ooh, look at this. Like little diner cars or something. What do we got going on?
We have found the train, or at least what's left of it. Rosie the cook has repurposed the cars for the expansion of her snack bar. The locomotive serves as an exhibit to draw customers. What a sad fate for such a venerable machine. If we can provide enough customers, then Rosie will be able to afford a proper new building and will let us have the cars. We can also have the locomotive if we promise to use it regularly and to shout Rosie's advertising slogan out the window at least once every trip.
All right, so what we're going to do on this one is we need to deliver 50 visitors to the snack bar. So I'm going to put a bus stop in the residential area, and we are going to add a road vehicle. And this is going to go to the new line that goes from there to there, and it's going to be called, what is this? Just train cars, because that's what we need. And so we're trying to get them there. All right, so that's built. Okay, so now we also need to bring back to the Moo Moo farms. You're going a little backwards now. We need to bring food to the commercial goods area. And we're going to be bringing a train in here as well. So let's drop that down. I think I want to bring the train in here. Which we can't build track, we can't build roads, we can't do anything like that until we do some of these missions. So, all right, then we're going to go back to freight. We need to have bread here. And then we need to have, we're going to have a cow pickup here. And I am going to need another one for grain later. Thinking ahead, but it's going to go right there. All right, alrighty. We have only used up one truck. Let's go ahead and use a few more here. We're going to, oops, not road vehicle. There we go. Let's buy 3, set line, new line. These go from there to there. All right, and that's the Moo Moo trucking. Okay, and that's going to be good. That's going to be just something a little different. And then we're going to buy. Let's go with 2 for now. Set line, new line. It's going to go from there to that commercial area. And that is our actual. So that's bringing the food all the way to bring that full finishing demand. So this is food for Santa Cruz, I do believe. All right? Yes, sweet. All right. What else we got going on? We need to get a train station. What's this question mark about?
Our Grand Presidente is eagerly awaiting the opening of the new rail line, which we will naturally name after him in his honor. The architect who designed the train stations currently cannot be found. Supposedly he has abandoned his profession. Let's ask his former colleagues in the architectural office.
A clue at any rate. The architectural office is in Maspalomas. Let's head on over. Boom. Question mark.
The architects don't know where their colleague has disappeared to either, but he is said to have a nephew. We will pay him a visit.
Oh, a little lighthouse off in the distance. Find the nephew in Costa Italia. Yeah. Where? Here. Questions.
Still no success. All the nephew could give us was a mysterious farewell letter. My dears, ever since I built that train station, there has been far too much traffic here for me. What a monster I have created. Forgive me for leaving you. You will find me where almost no train can reach, unless it can float.
He's on floating. Oh, we're going to have to build floating trains. Mysterious. Follow the clues. Okay. We can't get there by train. So he could be on one of the little islands. But remember, we did see that little lighthouse off in the distance. And now I see a giant question mark in the edge of this flat world we live in. What do we got? Look at that. That's a beauty.
Unbelievable. We found the architect. And now we also know which basement holds the plans for the station building. We only had to promise him we wouldn't build any floating trains.
Oh, no floating trains. All right, you can now build the passenger train stations outstanding. We can't build rail yet, though, and we don't have any train cars, but we can build train stations. And I'm actually going to waste some money just because I want to do this before it gets too crazy here. And I want to attach this guy like downtown. Somewhere nice. No, we don't need no, we're not going to go electric or anything. Right there. Oh, can we not build? Okay, we can build the little road. We just can't build any of the nicer paved roads until we get stone and all that going. All right, so prepare for it. I'm hitting that play button. Oh my goodness, time's a moving. We can still buy 2 more trucks, but we're gonna need one bringing. Oh, actually, quick pause. I'm gonna need this connected, and we're gonna need one over here. Because we need stone and slag delivered. So I'm not going to specify what it's going to be. And you know what? Ooh, that's a long haul, but it's going to take so long for the bus to get here. Let's buy one for now. Set line. New line. Bada boom, bada bang. And this one is the Stone Cold Killer. I don't know. Let's go. Play. Moving on. Let's get this boat out of here. Come on now. Let's get this ship in order. That's a nice one. Boaty McBoat. Shippy McShip. All kinds of unoriginal. Look at that doors closing up all nice. Closes up, closes down, looking good. So like I said, we're going to close it on out on the airlines. We've got plenty of time. Still early. It's only February of 1955. Hopefully, we're going to start seeing some stuff show up at the harbor. Look at that production. That's good to see. Production. Yes. Okay. Production. Ooh, looks good. And on that note, all right. So we've just got to keep on keeping on. We do have one more truck to spend. Big thing. I think I've changed my mind. I want to go ahead. I know. I want to go ahead and let's finance this drilling.
Now it is a
2.5 million.
We will know more soon.
So I noticed something here. This is huge. This is huge. This has been, some people almost think it's like game breaking, but click on this harbor. All right, you're thinking, hey, cool, no big deal. Clicking on the harbor. But just so you know, this steel and this plastic, yeah, it's not connected to that harbor. This road, I don't know if it's like an intentional like pay attention to this, but it got me. I'm not gonna lie, this thing got me the first time. So go ahead, let's build a road here. You're not gonna get us this time. We're just gonna connect it straight right there. Nothing crazy. Just a little road right there. Now, click on that harbor. Oh, magic. The magic of highlighting. This is huge. This road, this road right here is the difference between all the gold medals and almost none of the gold medals. It's really a pain. So good thing we got that connected. We got some finance drilling going. And yeah, let's just look at the lines. We got to keep an eye on, oh my goodness, that's so red. We need to keep an eye on the age of the vehicles. That's going to be a thing. And I'm going to go ahead. You know what? We're going to buy one of these right here. I'm going to go ahead and buy the last truck. We're going to set a line, new line. It's going to go from there, and it's going to go up there. Okay, so this is going to be dropping some stuff off at the harbor in a second. Because I have a feeling, I'm just saying, I have a feeling we're not going to find some crude oil in about a few months. So we'll see how things are going. Let's go full speed. We're maxed out. Well, we're not maxed out on buses.
So much for that. Not a drop of oil to be found. But on the mainland, plastic has also been made from plants for a while now. Maybe we could borrow one of those processes. In order for the chemists to be able to test the process, we need large amounts of grain.
So there you have it. We're going to need grain instead of oil all the way up here, which is going to mean we're going to need this transportation line that I just set up, you know, with the magic of I knew what was coming. And we're going to have to get a boat going over there, a little cargo ship. So that's a thing that's going to be happening. And I also want to get a few more buses going because although we cannot build rail and trains yet, we know we're going to have to. So let's go ahead and buy a Daimler top-seater here. New line. And it's going to be from that residential area over here. And it's going to bring us over here to what will be our passenger train line. That's going to go bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. It's going to be nice. That's where we're going. But I'm excited to be getting through this mission. We've got to keep an eye on the age of the vehicles. I'm going to say that a few times just to keep reminding myself we have a while. I mean, look at that. Things are only little babies. They're just 5-month-old trucks, barely making money. Don't even know what to do. Now, I'm going to try something different. Usually, I get real specific and say, like, I only want livestock on this line over here. Man, that's always in the way, isn't it? Line 1, by the way. We're going to call you the grain. Oops, that's not typing anything, is it? we're going to call you the Grain and More, because it just might be. So yeah, back to what I'm saying is I'm going to go all automatics. Kind of risky, instead of saying that, like, moo-moos are just going to haul livestock. I'm saying automatic. And as you can see, because of that, we're getting a little bit of both, which can cause some chaos. So it's up to you guys how you want to do it. You could call this out for just livestock and this just grain over here. But another thing to note is look at this traffic. The traffic's horrible. So we're going to create a little bypass over here. I'm not even going to wait until we can do make road construction available. You can go ahead and build dirt roads. That's a thing. So don't be scared of what it's telling you. You can build these little dirt roads. I say go for it. But, you know, yeah, to each his own, to each his own. We're going to try to get all the metals, though. We're just going to connect that there and then hit the little lines. And hopefully that's solid blue. So we're staying out of the town. I'm sure some cars are going to start using this, like, for transportation, but I'm hoping they kind of stick to this line over here. I stick to this line over here. Do you see the difference? I mean, come on now. If you were a trucker, where do you want to be? I say let's get over here. Anyway, things are going to be going mighty fine here. This truck's going to be way happy to get out of this traffic jam that he is in right now. Collected the livestock. So, what did the collecting the livestock do? It allows us to buy an aircraft. But why would we want to do that? That's going to be the very last thing we do to finish out the mission, which is operate an airline. Very first thing it's telling us to do, we're going to do that at the very end. Once we know we've gone solid gold. That's just how we're going to play this game. So now I want to slow things down a bit. Now that we know we need to deliver grain, we have the first bit of the line set up. What I really need to get going now is another boat line, another cargo ship, and Boaty McBoat. What I want to do here, just to make things a little bit crazier, is, let's see. If he's going to go over here, he's going to go over here. And then after coming over here, I want you to go up here, which is cool, and then you're going to go over there and then restart the whole process, and we'll hopefully get a few more boats this way. But what this is going to do is definitely force the grain to start moving from this line right here. So hopefully we'll start seeing grain and more. We'll start seeing some grain here because this line should be connected. This is actually where we're really hoping to see the grain start loading up. But that's going to take some time. Now, we need a place for the plastic and we need a place for the steel. So I just say, that's going to make us machines, and machines are industry, not commercial. That's the tools. So we're going to have to throw down, right here. All right. Do a little something like that. And then just to complete the line, here, let's get you new line from there to there. So what's going to happen is this is also connected, I believe, to this guy. Yes. So this is going to have stone for here. It's going to have construction materials for shipping out, which should auto-transfer. Ooh, yes. Construction materials. This is why I did automatic as well. I wanted to test this out. By the way, line 1 is intercity cargo. We're actually going to be moving construction materials backwards along this grain line because it's grain and more. This is why it's and more. So if you set it just to grain, it's not going to do that. It's just going to be moving just this grain. The great thing is we're not only going to be moving the grain, but now we're moving grain and livestock over here, right? Now we're actually having them double dip, which you know, if you guys watched my Transport Fever, Train Fever stuff, you know I like to double dip, which means I like my trucks doing stuff both directions. You know, dipping both ways. So now they're not just delivering grain and livestock one way. They're delivering food back. Oops, I just punched my computer. Sorry, baby. All right. Enable rail construction, which just got finished out because we delivered some stuff. I don't know. We completed some things, which is fantastic, is what I've got to say. Basically, we got the stone delivered. Things are going well. We can now click on this button and... Look at that. We're going to get this... Oh, I don't want that. We ain't building electric. This ain't no electric line. I'm going to fix that because it's going to bug me if I don't. Wham! There we go. And we're going to just connect this guy. Remember, we built this guy just to start. We were ahead of the game once we got those blueprints. And we're just going to go whammy right there. Nice little straight line. Whammy, whammy, whammy. It's all good. Now what we're going to have going on. Let me see. We can't build the locomotive rail cars until we finish off the people going to the train cars. So we still need to get 50 people there. So it'll happen. We don't need to be rushing to build that train anyway, even though it will be a good moneymaker. Now look at this. This is getting ridiculous. We're getting construction materials. We're getting all these things. So I would be worried if we didn't move enough livestock that my trucks would get all distracted with other stuff. But now, whatever. Let's just let it go wild. What I do want to see, though, is waiting for Bodie McBoat is some construction materials there, because we're going to have to get... Oh, I know why. We need to get some construction materials over here for the end game, which is going to be our airport. But what I had forgotten to do is add a line on this coal truck line. After number 2, it's got to hit the town on the way back. Because what this is going to do is allow a drop-off of construction materials in the industrial zone. Because we actually needed to pull that full all the way, that demand. We got to connect it. Come on, Monte. Connect your supply lines. Anyway, hopefully we'll get these things moving right along. Hopefully we'll get some more ships. I'm pretty confident about that. Same thing with trucks. Like, I see all this and there's nothing I can do about it. I guess one thing I could do about it is transition a truck from Moo for SC. Wait a minute. What do we have going on there? Food for SC. Okay, there's 2 trucks on there. Actually, you are going to switch over to Moo Trucking just for now. Because it doesn't matter. We already finished off the food here. As long as we're getting demand all over the place, it's all good. That's just extra money. It's just extra money. We are trying to get a $3 million a year thing happening. So, all right, let's go ahead and get next thing to preemptively do. Let's get a nice connection to this downtown shopping area. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. And maybe... Does that... Oh, that hits up all of that. All of it. Oh, my goodness. That's a beautiful stop. And then we'll actually... Does this connect... Oh, it does. See, that gets that industrial anyway. What about the train station? Ah, it does. Very nice. Okay. We're going to buy... Now, this is not to make money. This is just for future stuff. We're going to buy 2 more. Full out on buses. Set line, new line. Because that's how we do. And it's going to be right over here. It is going to be Intercity Bus Line B. Because, you know, I think we already have an A. And I can remember. Las Puntas. That's where we are. Look at the horrible traffic. Looky look. Slug bugs, no hitbacks. And over and over and over again. VWs for the win. Very excited about my New series coming your way. 2019. Can you believe that on its own? Going to be bringing to you All-Star, 5-star Transport Fever modded series. It's going to be on a huge experimental large Whiplash map, which is a 5-star map itself. It looks amazing. Going to have some amazing little cliff sides. Did a little bit of playtesting in it. I'm very, very excited to be getting back into it all. I'm very much enjoying my Transport Fever. Took kind of a break in 2018 with all the other new games, and I played a lot of Transport Fever when in beta and right after release. So I'm really excited to have let like the mods kind of creep on in over the last year or two, and oh man, there's amazing ones. There's 4-star mods that I wish I could be using, but my commitment to the series is all 5-star mods and only 5-star mods. So I'm pretty excited about that. So look for that in your inbox soon. Remember, follow, subscribe, all those YouTube-y things that help keep you notified. And you guys know, I've changed my name. Instead of Monte Rico Gaming, we've gone all out. We are Monte Plays Games. That's what I was going to be a long time ago, but YouTube, they didn't used to allow a name change. So finally, we've come full circle. Got some new logos, got some amazing stuff on the way, got some great, cool announcements on the way. And very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Oh, a lot of changes in 2019. I hate to talk about this stuff too much, but I do want to bring it up because there's good chances in it. On my Patreon, at the end of every year, you get in entries based on how much you've been supportive over the year into my yearly Steam card giveaway. And this year in 2019, if you look at all the different levels of tiers, there's ways to get multiple entries now based on how many months you support and things like that. So check it out. Monte Plays Games, all kinds of cool stuff coming to you in 2019. But what I'm most excited about is that new Transport Fever series. Now, back to it. We have grain at the harbor. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Loving it, loving it. Still can only do the 8 trucks. I'm going to go full speed here because it is December, hoping in maybe 1958. Come on now. Help a brother out. Let's give me some old trucks that we can use. 4 or 5 grain delivered. Here's the really cool thing.
Our former colonial lords have shown their generosity and sent us another vehicle they have no more use for.
I honestly really wasn't sure if that was going to happen in 1958, but we're getting double the amount of trucks, double the amount of buses, and what I'm really excited about is another cargo ship. Beyond that, I'm hitting outstanding here. Hopefully that just keeps on going. I don't know why he's not closing there. Look, plastic is at Bodie McBoat. That's right, plastic is here. If you guys, I've heard it as a bug. You can see it in the forums. People think what would happen is if your plastic line doesn't get connected, you'll bring grain over here, and you'll keep bringing it until it caps out at 58. And then what you'll notice is you can even have dropped off like 200 grain. Notice it says deliver grain. No. What it really wants you to do is deliver grain to produce plastic. You have to produce 100 plastic. Ignore the deliver 100 grain. Of course you have to deliver 100 grain. But if you did this, you might not necessarily earn it. And that is seen as kind of a bug. But as long as your plastic line is connected, you're going to be good. But remember, the only way to get that plastic line connected without adding depots and a weird line right here is you got to add this road. So major tip on this mission. That was a huge frustration. It got me the first few times, but I'm excited that we are moving right along. Speaking of moving right along, let's go ahead. I'm not even going to mess with the lines. I'm going to keep it all weird and wacky in a circle of Bodie McShippy stuff out there. And this, though, I want to make some money on. So let's get quite a few more on Moo Trucking. And then the rest, which is 3 more. Nope. I'll accidentally... yeah, I'm going to sell that guy. These all go on grain and more. Loving that. Okay, so 16 out of 16 buses. We can add a few more. And look at that. 34 out of 50 to the snack bar. And we have more on the way. No, 2 more. Come on now. Rookie numbers. Get those numbers up. Train cars. We got at least 3 here waiting. I could be bringing people in from more areas, I guess. But I'm thinking it's fine. How's traffic? Is that a problem? No, not really. He's chilling. Look at this guy up close. Let's get up close while we make some money. This guy's working hard. Where's he going? Mason Williams. He's going home via line 2. Had a long day at work. Passing up the beautiful brand new hotel. Downtown. Looking good. Alright. So hopefully we're going to have some people hitting up the snack bar because we are going to need to be building a train. On the note of the train, we're going to need to, since we can build some track, we're going to need to, see this major contour line, 100 meters. So that means this one is 100. This one is 200. We're going to need to build something up here. We're going to have to get the train to go through this little forest. It doesn't really have to go through this forest, but it does have to get to this height. So keep that in mind. So we're going to start working on this railway here. It's going to be pretty nice. I'm going to try and really work this hill here. So we're going to work this. That's going to be a thing. Just something we have to keep in mind. So let's look at those metals again. We need to be done by 75. Cool deal. We need to earn 3 million within a year. I'm hoping once we get some help from a train between the first 2 cities that might help. Or it could kill us. Retread, make sure that no vehicle is 10 years old or older. I would love to be able to do a vehicle replacement, because I know some of you guys might be screaming at me going like, hey Monte, vehicle replace. But since it's the restriction is here and such like that, I don't think it's possible. I need to try it when there's not full load. But it's not letting me do a restriction. Because I would just say 25% like this. Or maybe even 25%. Because I don't know what the lifetime is, but 10 years, there you go. Let's get some answers, actually. Come on now, Monty. Let's see. These are 30 years. See, so if I said 50%, it would go 15 years and it'd be over. But if I said 25%, we'd be okay. But we can't. We're going to have to just keep an eye on it. Best suggestion is down here, bottom left. Click on that. That's going to bring up everything by age. You can filter it by age. So they're growing on up. Got little toddler vehicles running around, all 3 years old. It is a mess, but it is what it is. And then this intercity bus line over here, let's get some more buses on that. Intercity bus line 2. Bada boom. And I don't really care about adding bus lines over here for the train, because I'm not going to connect the train yet like that. So it ain't no thing. It's not bothering me. What I do want to make sure... Wow, that's got 100 iron ore. What is this guy going to get? I need to make sure that we do at some point get construction materials over here. What I'm happy about, though, is that we are getting steel made. And slag. So it's on the way. It's on the way. So let's go full speed again. Let's close all these things. Cool. Feeling good. We're about to get the visitors to the snack bar. How many we need? 4? Oh, just short. If we could get 2 more, that would have been fantastic. But 1 more trip and we're going to be there. I'm digging it. Got people using the bus line even though we don't even have a train yet. That is cool. Let's stick this here. Connect that there. Oops, just in case, we'll connect that there. And in this mission, one thing to keep note is it doesn't matter about taking out loans or anything. So if we go broke, which is a little trick I'm going to use, because I've used that before, and I'm going to use it again in the missions, is, hey man, if they're going to throw me money, I will gladly take it. Bring visitors to the snack bar. That means we can now build 1 locomotive and 4 rail cars. So now the question is, do we make that jump? I think we do. I think I want to go ahead and do some early rail. Hopefully that'll help us earn 3 million. How are we doing there? Not well at all. So we need to make some bigger money. And we're going to be able to add more buses if we need, which is something I think I'm going to do for sure over here already ahead of time. I'm going to add 2 more. And that is line... Oh, it's still line 2. Is that line 2? Yeah. Intercity Bus A is line 2. Okay. I didn't have that right. That's all right. Delivering the grain. What are my boats doing? He's got 50 iron ore. This guy's got 100 iron ore. See, automatic is kind of messing with my boats, but we'll get more. They're both kind of chasing each other as well. That's kind of an awkward spot. I should actually reverse one, but that's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, this is going to be fine. But when this guy's done, he's going to bring slag and hopefully steel over here. And then he's going to bring the grain over. And I think there's 100 grain. So he's going to almost knock out that mission in one trip. So I'm happy about that. And since we have the plastic being built, I think we're going to get all 100. I like it. So let's get dangerous here and build us a train right here. We're going to go with the Flying Scotsman. Fantastic.
The money is slipping through our fingers.
Take out all that money, and I'm going to throw on 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we can.
Spending money like there's no tomorrow.
Set line, new line.
Just this once, our financial backers are willing to turn
a
blind eye and help us out once again.
You're going to go there.
This is definitely the
and
last
that's it.
time.
That's all we're doing for now. And we be broke, but we can't spend money on anything else. We could buy the airplane, but I'm not gonna. So let's keep on going because we were paused there. Tabbed when I shouldn't have. And at full speed, let's make sure. Let's get up in close here. Let's make sure this goes down. Look at that. Fantastic. Slag and steel. The slag is going to make the road construction possible. We've already gotten in stone. So that's all we were waiting on there. Look at that boat, man. Calm down. Calm down. Very, very cool. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Cargo. Plastic. Like stone getting moved over here. No big deal. Oh, there it is. That bad boy right there. Those construction materials are going to make the airport operational possible. We have to get 10% over there, so we got to make sure we really do bring a good amount over. Over here, what I'm happy to see is that we need to pick up some stone for sure next time. I think we'll be able to pull that off. I think we will. Without having to like go to the harbor and set something. And other than that, now look at this. This guy is doing his job alone by just transporting food now. So now that even grain isn't totally a thing, there's food. So if we could get some more trucks, quick look. We know 1964 is the year we got to look out for. But the things I really worry about is the boat, for example. Like, you don't want to wait until like 9 years and send the boat back, because it's going to take some time. Like, say your boat's all the way out here, and you try to tell it to go sell itself over here, it'll hit over 10 years on the way back. Hasn't happened to me, but I could easily see that happening and ruining someone's afternoon. So what we want to make sure here... Sorry, that was a lot of zooming in and zooming out. I was just realizing that. There's a lot of indecision there. I want to check out how this boat's doing. That's 100 more grain. That is for sure going to finish this out. I could, for fun, this is just in my pocket, take out this loan. That's in my pocket more for maybe the planes at the end. But by that time, we should, because it's a metal, we need to be making $3 million a year. Oh, this is what I wanted to... I was like, if we go down here and there's no one waiting at the train stations, Monte's going to cry. So let's watch this bad boy fly on in here through the tunnel. We just made road construction possible. We're going to watch him come on in. Normal speed. Flying Scotsman for the win. And we're going to have to get to work on the mountain pass. Fantastic. Hopefully those game sounds are coming through mighty fine. Oh man, you guys don't know. I'm so excited to bring out the modded series. And how much can this guy hold? Wow, 80. Yeah, I think we went overkill, but you know what? If it's going to let me buy... Look at that. We just filled up. We just filled up. That guy might pay me some real cash right now. I wasn't even thinking it, but he's going to pay me some real cash. Can't add any more buses, unfortunately, but I'm really thinking that this bus line that we have set up is helping us. I might even say visible. Visible only here. Train cars. Like, train cars is kind of money. But no, people really want on line 1. So I am actually going to... I don't care about the money for it. So let's... So you go to line 1. Sorry, line 2, I mean. I'm going to delete that. I just don't care for it anymore. We don't need it. Sorry. Look at that. See, we took the train cars. There's nothing to see out here. Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to walk home. Who's walking home? Lucas Brown. They got a long way to go. He's like, no, no, no. They're just upgrading the bus station. And I'm like, no, no, no. It's over, buddy. All right, let's see how much big money we get here. Come on. Do we have the green? Yes, we do. You know I hate my red numbers. I want to hear about those red numbers. Show me the green. $500K. I'll take that. I don't know how long that took, but that's kind of going to help us getting over that 3 million. It is September. I don't know if it's counting a calendar year as far as the this one, earn 3 million within 1 year. I have a feeling it's calendar year, so let's shoot for 1961 being the year. The year where we really make the money. Wow, 79 out of 80. I could even turn it around and pick up that one more person, but very happy with these numbers. I don't know if it's going to continue. Like, look at that. Huge hold up here. If we can't transport the people by the buses, they're not going to be very happy. Uh-oh. Okay, try to ship more items. That's a warning I don't mind hearing about. Hey, man, I'm stuck. I got 16 trucks. What do you want me to do? How you guys feeling? Confident? I got 0 medals so far. I don't know. I don't know, Monte. It ain't looking too good. Let's get the contours up. Let's go look at some curves in the mountains. Because we got to get up here. Now, normally I wouldn't want to go, like, heavy on the turns here. But we really got to get up here. I'm trying to think how I want to get up here. I don't know if I wanted to go this way and then back and then up. It's gonna be a lot of that. Ooh, nice. Nice find. But yeah, I normally wouldn't go like full slope. Like that, maybe. But, see, look at that. That's not going to work. We're going to have to do some spin arounds. I'm happy with this. Keep going up. Keep going up. That's not going to work, is it? Yeah, too much slope. Flipping it back, flipping it back. I'm liking it. How are we doing on the money? 3 million. It is November. I see a warning up top. I don't like warnings this early in the morning. All right, here we go. 75K. It's more than I'd like to spend. I don't think this is going to have any kind of an angle here. We're going to keep wandering. Keep wandering. Let's see if we can get a little something here. I don't think we have the angle, but I can go this way. Yeah, I think if we go this way and connect like that, more money than I'd like to spend, but it's going to work. And, you know, normally I'd want to fix that up, but that's money, so we're not going to mess with that. Look at that. It's kind of sloppy. But it'll look way better in my modded series. Trust me, I won't just do it for the win. This is for the win.
Our former colonial lords have shown their generosity and sent us another vehicle they have no more use for.
Okay. Outstanding. I'm going to close that up. We need now to keep delivering more grain. What happened to that 100 grain that other guy had? Oh, it's there. 29. Keep an eye on that to see if that keeps going up. 30. Okay, that's going. It's going. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Did you happen to pick up construction materials? No. No. So what I need, buy ships. You're going to take construction materials, and you're going to also, I don't know. That's it. You can take whatever else you want. I don't care. But you're going to actually do a new line, which is from there, and it's up to there. Then you just enjoy it, buddy. Just enjoy it. So that's going to help us out, get our construction lines going. That's going to make the airports operational. 1961. Keep an eye on that time. Keep an eye on that time. Keep an eye on the delivery of the grain. I'm going to go double speed here. Vehicles are 6 years old. Wow, that would be cool if I could actually finish this before. I don't think that's going to happen, but we could almost finish it before 1965? I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to keep on keeping on here. Let me verify that this is just about processing, food processing. Cool. We don't care. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, folks. Whoa. Whoa, everybody. All right. The concentration of building is real. Look at that. Look at that. That'd be crazy. So we got to keep on moving down, following the mountain curves. We're so close to not having to do that. But I want to get home. So let's flip this. 1.8 million. I don't care. Look at that. Boom. Boom. We're going to connect this over here with a passenger station. Boom. So many booms. Can you handle all the booms? Now, since we can build roads, let's just do it because we can. How are we doing? 63 on 100. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We're going to need some money, though, to deal with boats. Operate a rail line. I wonder if I finish this. No, it doesn't count it yet. Ah, good. Good. Okay, now that we've made the big money, I'm going to go ahead and click on my train here. Line 1. I can't believe I'm going to... Are we going to do this yet? No, we're going to enjoy this ride. So we're going to roll this thing up in a bit. I want to finish off the grain thing. And then what else we got to do? 1961. Okay, salvage all the sunken ships. I'm hoping our scientists will be able to figure that out when we hit 100. Good view we're going to get with the train. So you know what? We're doing it. After you go, let's see, 1, 2. We're going to go back there. Then you're going to go all the way up there. Boom. See that check mark right there? If you would be operating a plane right now, mission would be complete. That's all we got to do to finish the mission. Operate an airline. So good deal. Good deal. All right. Feeling better about things. A lot of folks here. Let's go ahead and add 2 more of these guys to line 2. Let's buy quite a few more of those. Add them to, I don't know, Moo Moo Trucking. Why not? And over here, we're going to go ahead and add 4 more. This is just because we can. It's not really for any mission thing. It's going to be grain and more. And I do want to build 2 more Daimlers. We're going to set that to intercity bus line number 2. Where's our train? Where's our train? Where's our train?
The chemists have finished their tests, and successfully. We can now look along the coast for sunken ships, for salvage.
Outstanding. Now, I think this is pretty funny because where we are with our money, we have 1.09 million in the bank. Let's go find some salvage. We got to go hunt down question marks. There's one at the top island here. Maspalomas. Here we go.
A ship that we can salvage and repair sank here.
Here's the great thing. When we salvage this, we don't actually get the ship, but we are allowed to buy an extra ship. Something to note. All right, so now we're at 86.7K. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take out this loan from earlier. Then we're going to keep hunting. More question marks over here by the airport that we haven't fixed up yet. Because we're going to have to move a lot more construction materials over, which is going to be our next focus.
A ship that we can salvage and repair sank here.
See, that costs another $1 million. And then hiding way back over on our island behind this mountain over here is another one for $1 million.
Salvage and repair sank here.
Ta-da! Salvage all the sunken ships. So you got to have the $3 million ready for that. I'm happy that we had it. So how are we looking? Look at that. Boom, boom. We got to be early. No old vehicles. And take the train over the top, which he's on the way. So we gotta. That's going to be happening. So as soon as the train gets over the top. Wow, really? As soon as the train gets over the top, if we would have already delivered these construction materials, which line 3? That's the new guy. Here, turn around. You don't have any of the construction materials on you. Oh, it's because it wasn't on line 3. They were waiting on... he's got them. He's got 26 of them at least. So what I want to start doing now... Seems crazy, but... This is where we're hurting. We have too many construction materials going other places. And we also have not enough ships focusing on... No, okay, it's not there yet. And plastic, which I don't care about. I need you to go to the depot. I need to switch it to stone. I need to get stone here now. So what's going to happen is I'm going to create a new line. I forget, I never do it this way. But we're just going to have a line that goes from there to there. Line 4. Stone boating. Stone boat. Cool. Like named and everything. So, speed it up a little bit again. We're doing okay. Our vehicles are 6 years old. I'm disappointed in myself. I think we could have pulled off getting these construction materials over there and making this at least possible. Here goes the train. Glad I caught it. So it's going up. It's going around. Oh man, I wish I could fix that up. Remember, contour line. We need to hit that line. Is 200 meters. Come on, Scotsman. The big old British engine. Good. Do it. Do it. Alright. Disappointed in... Alright, sorry. We'll watch it. Get up there. This is called a good view, so we might as well enjoy the good view. Take the train over rail with a high point of at least 200 meters of elevation. For your motivation. I like it. I like it, like it, like it. Okay, cool. I realize now I don't have to actually send this guy to the depot. I can just say, No. He would still be doing coal. I'm sending him to the depot because I want to fix him to just be stone. Look at that. They're trying to move tools. They're trying to move way too much junk. See, yeah, the whole automatic thing kind of backfired on me. So just make sure you're stone. And more stone. And then you are line stone boat. Ta-da! Alright. It's 1962. Gotta keep an eye on that. What we've got to do is get construction materials here. This guy's bringing 26. 26 is not the maths that we need. We need more. Why I'm scared is there's no more construction materials showing up at the boat line. And I'm worried because construction materials might be coming down here. So... grain and more... No, I know what it is. It's also this guy. It's Maspalomas. You're eating up my construction materials as well. So inner city cargo. I don't care about any of this stuff anymore. Actually, I feel bad about all this, but let's slow it down for a second here. Inner city cargo, stop and go away. Grain and more. It's making me money. I need to just... I'm going to switch some of these guys over here to Stone Cold Killa. Because it's a mission and I don't care about the money anymore, I'm going to delete that line. It's going to give me a lot more trucks available, but what I'm hoping is that I'm just going to be pumping over the stuff here. Here's my problem. I don't have any stone. I just need to get this boat full of stone. Oh, really? 29? I know why. It's because they're all waiting for Bodie McBoat. Which is never going to pick it up. So I want Bodie McBoat line to disappear. You can switch to you. Yeah, sell, because you're getting old anyway. We're going to delete that line. So we have a line that is moving construction material. We have a line that is moving stone. What we need now is a ship that moves iron ore. And it goes just from there. Set line. New line from there to there. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And I'm hoping a lot of that stone will transfer over to stone boat. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, weird working with the lines, but we got it kind of worked on. Unfortunately, the stone... I did it after the stone boat was there. So again, things here could be a lot more efficient. I just realized the time. All right, so actually, everybody here... because I don't think we're going to cut it in time. You... all of them. They need to sell. We'll just get rid of all of these and not even stress about them. Because these are all the old ones. I missed one there. We're going to move now because we had some time. Who is still working? Depot. Even you. 7 years. We'll keep you. Now just a quick check. Did I accidentally kill a line? There we go. Make the airports operational. It just happened. Oh my goodness. Did that really happen? Make sure that no vehicle is that. Do that. Here, check this out. Let's see if we can do this. Buy aircraft. Just not enough money. Come on now, really? Give me some money. Pause. Buy the aircraft. I think this is going to happen. Set line, new line, from there to there.
Our fantastic Presidente is very satisfied with our work.
By 1963.
Keep our heads. For now.
All right, everybody. Early profitable year, retread, ship, and good view. Solid metals. Remember, the trick was the stupid plastic not getting shipped over because of that little road. So hopefully you guys get all your little tricks worked out. Let me know if you had some other suggestions or ways that you got this. And I'm sure not just myself, but people who are watching this would also love to know. So really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you guys next time. You guys keep on keeping on. Monte plays games, kind of keeping on. Yeah, why not? Peace.